The GT3RS is wildly popular and beloved by many, so it's very interesting to see just how neglected and underrated is the one that started it all. This is the Porsche 911 996 GT3RS. Now first I want to mention another reason why this car deserves all the fame that it doesn't get. This Porsche has a Mezger Flat 6. What is a Mezger Flat 6? Hans Mezger is an absolutely legendary engine designer. He designed the engine for the 917, the 962, even the Singer Classic Study. But most importantly, this one, the 3.6 litre, won Le Mans in the Porsche 996 GT3R. And it was taken into the GT3RS. And a lot of people say that the Mezger Flat 6 is one of the best engines to be ever used in any Porsche 911, and I definitely agree. Yet another reason why this car is incredibly underrated, but it should have more fame, is the fact that it doesn't have four-wheel steering, doesn't have a PDK, doesn't have active aero or active suspension. It's just you, engine, car, and a manual. Now why is that good, you might ask? Because it gives you one of the best driver's experiences you can ever ask for. Now there are two issues why the modern generations can't appreciate this thing as much. First of all, there's a very popular, but I think unnecessary comment of, oh, it's a 996, so it's automatically ugly because of those headlights, which I see where people are coming from, but I am very far from agreeing. I believe that the 996 is equally as gorgeous. For example, this is one of my favorite GT3RS generations. It's the original one, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Now what's the other issue? There were only 682 ever made, and none of those went to the US. So if you somehow see one of those as a car guy in the US, it's very rare to see them, because that means that someone had to import them all the way over there. And even seeing those here in Europe is rare, because only 682. That's a very rare limited run. In fact, it's almost 2 times as rare as the original amount of produced F40s. And the interior has been absolutely stripped out. A lot of it is based on the GT3, so you get some GT3 thing here, here, and even here in the back behind the roll cage, because it's basically just a slimmed down GT3. It only weighs 1360 kilograms. So of course, 370 isn't as much horsepower as in the current new ones, but it still is absolutely blisteringly fast. And as you can see, you don't really get much. You get Alcantara, you get bucket seats with a full harness and a roll cage in the back. And that's the best thing. You don't need anything more. Of course, you get the manual, all of the bare necessities that you could have in a car, and there it is. And it's absolutely more than enough, because this thing is getting closer to a road legal race car, an engine that won Le Mans, fully stripped out to all of the bare necessities, and the true driver feeling of having a car with a manual without any special tech. What do you think of the Porsche 911 996 GT3RS?